Well, did the FBI just accidentally leak that Jeffrey Epstein may not have killed himself? Well, ultimately, I am going to leave it up to you to decide, but there is some conflicting information that we're getting in this new data dump from the FBI and the DOJ that I believe you need to be aware of and really raises some serious questions on Mr. Epstein. Take a look at what I'm talking about here. And this is on CBSNews.com, and it's headlined, "Who Entered Epstein's Jail Tier the Night of His Death? Newly released video logs appear to contradict official accounts." Newly released DOJ documents show that investigators reviewing surveillance footage from the night of Jeffrey Epstein's death observed an orange color shape moving up a staircase toward the isolated locked tier where his cell was located approximately at 10:39 p.m. on August 9th, 2019. And by the way, just to recall, the death of Jeffrey Epstein happened the very next day on the 10th at like 6:39 in the morning. So this is the night before his death. That entry in an observation log of the video from the Metropolitan Correction Center appears to suggest something previously unreported by authorities. A flash of orange looks to be going up the L tier stairs, could possibly be an inmate escorted up to that tier. It also appears, according to an FBI memorandum, that reviews by investigators led to disparate or different conclusions by the FBI and those examining the same video from the DOJ's Office of Inspector General. And here's what the FBI actually put out, and they call it like a fuzzy image, right? A flash or orange looks to be going up the L tier stairs, could possibly be an inmate escorted up that tier. That is the FBI's analysis that they give here. However, the Inspector General logs it as an officer, maybe carrying orange linen or bedding, noting it in their final report as unidentified, right? A correction officer, unidentified. A flash of orange can be seen going up the stairs in the L upper tier. Inmates are currently on lockdown. It is possibly someone that is carrying linen or bedding up the stairs. So you can see these two contradict. One say it's an inmate who's being escorted. Another says it's correction officer potentially carrying some linens, right? But either way, the in-depth analysis done of the surveillance video from the jail, CBS News previously reported on that figure on the stairs and consulted independent video analysis who said the movement was more consistent with an inmate or someone wearing an orange prison uniform than a corrections officer. So they suggest through their analysis that it could be an inmate. Now, if you recall, this was the whole video they released. You could see all the footage, which, by the way, at one point you can see the actual mouse going across the screen. It's just insane. So there's some disparities on that. But anyway, this is the one that was referenced by the new news article regarding that orange suit. So take a listen to CBS here.
8 p.m. The report says someone, probably Noel, carries a bundle of bedding or clothing up the stairs. It's a rare instance the video does catch movement on the stairs, but barely. Let's see that zoomed in and in slow motion again. Several of the video forensic experts we spoke with were skeptical about the report's conclusion and thought that the video could be showing an inmate walking up the stairs. Authorities say this was the last time anyone approached his cell block until his body was discovered the next morning. Again,
so the last time anybody saw him before his body was discovered. But you can clearly see, by the way, in that video that the orange suit is going upwards in motion, right? It's not a downwards motion, but somebody is definitely going up the stairs. You know, ultimately, that leads me to question, if you're actually admitting that's potentially an inmate, I mean, Lucy, there's some questions I have for you. I love the way that the Daily Mail actually headlined this article here. Mystery inmate may have entered Epstein's prison area on the night he died. Investigators say in files that contradict the official account. Now, I know there's stuff going around that Epstein is still alive and yada, yada. I don't have any information or solid evidence on that. I know there's a photo of him this going around. I don't think that really looks like him, but who knows? I could be wrong. I don't have enough information to make that conclusion. But either way, I want to know what your thoughts and takes are on this mystery person going up the cell. There's reports that he's come back down a little later in the day, a couple minutes later. But was it a person in orange? Not necessarily so. So there are still lots of questions. What do you think about the video clip? I'd love to hear that. And by the way, if you're not on Restricted Republic, I want to encourage you guys to get over there. Sign up right now. I created this in light of everything that's going on. I did a huge exclusive report there, kind of expanding on this one about what is happening with these black baby sites, I'm going to call it. So get to Restricted Republic and check out that exclusive video that I just posted over there. But there's a lot more that is going on that you absolutely need to know about. And I want to encourage you guys to check it out. But anyhow, use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. Anyhow, I love you all. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.